Hello, guys. My name is Madison Strader, and this is my Top Scholar End of Year report for the year of 2025 to 2026. With a basic introduction to myself, I'm a first-year scholar, and I'm a part of the class of 2029. And my major currently right now is in public health, and I recently added a minor in biology. My professional goal currently is to become a physician, and a lot of my hobbies include stuff like reading, doing bead embroidery, and also I just like playing video games. And if you just didn't know this about myself, I am also a triplet, if you didn't know. And here on this image, I have a couple of my family members here that came to visit me. As I'm not from here, I'm from Los Fresnos, which is like South Texas, and also a couple photos of me at the beginning of the semester. With knowledge and academic accomplishments, a couple of them include maintaining a really good GPA. I maintain a 4.0 GPA, and that was with taking 7 courses in the fall and also spring. And it was with courses that were considered under public health, and it was like, for example, upper division courses. And along with that, it was with a couple of like STEM-based courses, so like biology 2 with lab, chemistry 2 with lab. And along with that, I was able to get on the president list, which I have right there. And I also added a bio minor recently. And on this image, I have a couple of me with my friends and also me just studying. And those were mainly my knowledge and academic accomplishments. With professional and leadership development, a couple of them include many things that I did within clubs and organizations here, and also many things that I did outside of the class and many events I participated in, and also programs. One club that I was in that really helped me professionally speaking, especially with me becoming a physician, is with the pre-medical society. As at this organization, I was able to listen to guest physicians. I was able to go to workshops to learn more about the medical field and learn many critical things that would help me become a better physician. Additionally, I presented at a public health fair, and if you can see on this image right there on towards the left, that was me and a couple of my friends right there, and we presented at a public health fair, and we had to choose a certain public health issue, and we decided to present about menstrual health. The main reason why we decided to do menstrual health is mainly when we're researching about it, we saw that a lot of things such as toxic shock syndrome were caused due to a lot of ladies being not really informed that well on how to use menstrual products properly and safely. So we were trying to address that and address any misinformation and just foster more of a supporting environment to be able to spread more information about menstrual products. Along with that, I designed that poster right there. And I got a lot of experience with presenting health information to the general public and being able to share it to my peers. And with our presentation, we even gathered menstrual product donations. We gathered all of them. And at the end, we were able to donate them at the Whataburger Resource Room. And along with presenting at the public health fair, I volunteered at my public health. It's an organization here called Lash Support, and their main goal is to help with families on the lower side, economically speaking, and give them workshops, give them necessarily items like diapers and formula. And I helped with them through volunteering, and also I led a cohort service project that helped them out. And I was also in the SOIA program. The SOIA program was a program in my civil engagement course in which around every week we would meet and we would talk about global issues, and it was me and a lot of different students inside the course and also globally speaking. So we had students from Europe, from the Middle East, I believe even from North Africa, and we were able to talk about pressing issues in our time globally speaking and be able to learn from being able to present our own ideas, learning from others, and it was just a really good experience. A couple organizations I was part of was the Pre-Medical Society. I was a part of the Patroners, which is a book club. And of course, I'm in the Top Scholar program. And one thing I would like to mention is that currently, right now, I don't have any leadership roles, but I am running for secretary for Top Scholar. I haven't got a results back, but we'll see. And for Patroners, I'm running for social media manager too. I haven't got a results for that, so we'll see. Mhm. And then next up, we got service. So with service, I gained a lot of hours in service and giving back to my community through many of the clubs and organizations I was part of on campus, and even through leading one of the cohort service projects. A couple of organizations I volunteered with was the Pre-Medical Society, and it was mainly through going to different places like Special Reach and the Museum. And within the Top Scholar program, I volunteered too with them with Adopt a Spot. We even went to a little area right there on the top right corner where they had horses and we helped clean the saddles. And I volunteered additionally at the Whataburger Resource Room within the Top Scholar program. And one last thing I would like to mention under service is that I coordinated and led my own cohort service project for our cohort, and it was during the fall semester. And the main thing we did is with the program I mentioned earlier, Lash Support, we kind of organized a toy drive during Christmas time, and we gathered around roughly around 50 toys and we were able to donate to Lash Support, as around during Christmas time they make boxes for families to give out for Christmas, and we just gathered toys so they're able to put more stuff in the boxes. And it was a huge success. Here on the image on the right, you can see all the donated toys and also me with one of the people a part of Lash Support, and they were extremely grateful and it went great. With my summer preview, I'm really excited for one of the programs that I'm going to be a part of for the summer. It is with CityMaster. And if you don't know, CityMaster is an honors college program in which during the summer you stay here in San Antonio and you do an internship, you do volunteering, and you go to different sites in the city of San Antonio, which I'm really excited for since I'm not from San Antonio. And I'd love to get to know the city way much, like get to learn a bit the city more since I'm especially not from here. And with my internship with CityMaster, I'm going to be doing it at the Texas Center of Infectious Diseases. It's abbreviated as TCID, and it's the only tuberculosis hospital in the state of Texas. And what my internship is going to be centered around is with clinical research on tuberculosis and Hansen disease, and it's going to be focused on looking at like cases like across the state of Texas and also case studies of it too. And I'm going to be volunteering locally in San Antonio. And here I have my hours. I'm going to do 150 hours for the internship and then 75 for volunteering. And for a couple goals I have for next semester, a couple of these include getting certifications. I hope I can get my CPR certification in first aid, and I'm even taking a class to get that too. And I'm hoping to do more volunteering in hospitals, as currently I did a lot of volunteering with like organizations, but I feel like I need to do more with volunteering in hospitals. So I'm really hoping I can get through my orientation at my hospital and hoping to do at Methodist, but we will see. And I'm hoping to get just more hours volunteering at hospitals, especially to gain more of experience of going to a hospital, especially since I want to become a physician. Additionally, I really want to partake more in research for next semester and next year, as this semester I wasn't really involved that much in research, and I am actively looking for research labs. I have contacted a couple professors and for next semester, so we'll see how that goes. It's still a work in progress, but I'm going to make sure I'm going to do that next semester. And one service project I'm really hoping I can do for next semester is kind of tying one of my hobbies with giving back to my community. I really hope that next semester I'm able to make keychains and also beaded embroidery items that you can see right there and be able to make them and give them to hospitals like a children's hospital or even the hospital I'm going to work at the TCID Center. And then here's a couple photos with me and a couple of my friends. And on the bottom right corner, that's me with my siblings that they came up here to visit me, and also me with my family up there. And also I did a lot of fun stuff during the semester. I went to the Honors in the City events in which I went to my first music concert for my first time. It was such like a great experience. And like that, I went to a couple of like stuff outside of class. I went ice skating my very first time. I finally learned how to ice skate, finally. And then I also did a couple other stuff with my family and also my friends, you can see right there. And overall, even though I've been really busy academically speaking, I have done a lot of stuff that were fun outside of class. And To wrap up everything, what I have learned generally is three main things. The first thing I've learned is to really take one day at a time, as sometimes I get really, really focused, academically speaking, on my assignments, on my quizzes, on my tests. And sometimes I just don't, I get so focused where I don't just stop and I just like don't really appreciate like me being able to go to class, me being able to hang out with my friends and that sort of stuff. And sometimes I just need to kind of like just stop myself and take a breather and remind myself it's going to be okay. And along with that, I learned the importance of taking care of myself. As I mentioned before, sometimes I get too much with studying for assignments or quizzes, and I've learned the importance of giving back to my community. And one last thing I'd like to mention is thank you so much for everyone here. Thank you so much because you guys have really helped me become a better person and who I am today. Thank you.
Good job, Madison. It's been a lot of fun to get to know you this year and to see all that you've done. Since we have a moment or two, I have a couple of questions for you. Tell me, so Page Turner's is a book club. I'm a huge reader. Is that an on-campus club?
Yes, it's on campus. Oh, so currently right now we're reading The Hobbit. I've been able to read a little bit of it. And I would say like we read a lot of different books, but the one that was like my most favorite was Red Rising. It was like a sci-fi book. It was super interesting. I really love being part of the organization, and it's been such a like fun time. And especially since I've been able to talk to other people who love reading books.
Awesome. So I also want to address the research lab piece.
Yeah.
You mentioned next semester. It can take a while to get really to be able to get started working in a lab once you even identify the lab.
Yeah.
So I would encourage you this summer, since you're going to be in town, to see if you can do some informational interviews and have some conversations with faculty who might be a potential fit for you. It's a little late in the semester. People are starting to move very quickly into, they're not doing anything but final exams.
Yeah.
However, if you can have some good conversations now, and George and I can coach you on how to have those conversations, some things to, how do you even look for someone, how do you initially approach them, have the conversations now so that when the fall rolls around, you're underway.
Got it.
You could even do some of your safety training and things in the summer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So talk to George and I. We can help make some recommendations about, faculty who might be a good fit for you.
Okay, thank you so much.
But good job.
Thank you.
Very, very good job. Thoughts from
I think it's done really amazing this semester, and it's been really awesome to see how you've grown and seeing just being able to see you in pre-medical society all the time, saying hi, and like I'm really it's been really cool, and I hope to see like how you go in the future as well. And I hope that if you ever had any like questions or concerns, you can always come.
Thank you so much.
I just want to say, Madison, I hope that you're super proud of yourself because we are all very proud of you. You've done so much. You've done great academically. I obviously you put a lot of work into it, but I've never seen you like struggle with the course because you're always so ahead of the game, and I really admire that about you. So I can't wait for the next couple of years with you.
Thank you.
All right, great job. Have a good afternoon.
Thank you.
I'll try and get safely back to where the next place you have to be in. All right, good job.
Yay.